We are looking at lesson 68, scientific calculator, scientific notation, powers and roots. You are going to have a calculator to do this lesson. So hopefully you'll understand how to use your scientific calculator a little bit more. You'll understand scientific notation and powers and roots. You always want to estimate whenever you're doing these, just so that you know if the answer is going to be pretty close to what you have or not. It's very easy to plug things into the calculator incorrectly, and so if you estimate, then you'll know, yeah, my answer is pretty close, or that is not close at all. Obviously, I messed up somewhere. So you always want to estimate when you use the calculator. So let's look at an example. We want to simplify this. So what would we estimate this number to be? Negative 4 times 10 to the what? 1, 2, 3, 4 places. Okay. And then we would estimate this number to be what? 4. So 11. What is negative 4 times 3? Times 10 to the... So we think our answer will be close to that. That's at negative 1.2 times 10 to the 8. So now we're going to practice using our calculator to do it. Put it in scientific notation. So I want you to put open parentheses, negative 40652 times 10. How are we going to make a little exponent? Okay, it looks like this. Some of the calculators have next to the y, but most of y'all should have this little caret sign. And then what am I going to plug in? Negative 8. And then close parentheses. If your parentheses are up there with your negative, you need to go over and then put your parentheses. Your parentheses need to be down here. They don't need to be up in your exponent. So if your parentheses are in the right spot, you got to go over before you close your parentheses. The right arrow. Okay, so now we're going to do open parentheses. Yes, we got another number. 0.000324 times 10 to the 15th, and make sure to close your parentheses. Alright, is this in scientific notation? No. So let's put it in scientific notation. Negative 1.32 times 10. Let's check our decimals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How close was I? So was that a good estimation? What is the 7 around the 1, 2? 2. So was I pretty close? So did I probably plug it into the calculator correctly? Alright, so then what is our answer? The estimation was just so that we made sure we plugged it into the calculator correctly. That's just to help you. Okay? Now, after you get good with practicing using your calculator, you don't have to estimate anymore. But for now, you're going to want to make sure that you're pretty close. Okay? So let's look at another one. These are the same numbers as on the last example. But we're dividing instead. So what did we use for our estimation of that top number? Okay, and then over. So let's practice putting that in the calculator. Open parentheses, -4 times 10 to the -4. Close parentheses. Then what? Divide by, open parentheses, 3 times 10 to the 11. Close parentheses. What did y'all get? That little e means times 10. Some of them do. So that's our estimation. Is that our final answer? Alright, so I want to see if you can plug it into the calculator all by yourself and get the right answer. Alright, what did y'all get for your answer? That little e means times 10. So I don't want to see an e on your test. If you give me an e, I'm going to be like, what is this? Times 10. Okay? Y'all see how that works? Alright, let's look at one of these. A couple of different ways you can do this one. Have you seen that button on your calculator before? Okay, for the graphing calculators, you have to go to Math, and then you should see it. Math. Okay, so what you have to do is put in the number that goes right here. What number goes right here? Okay, so type in 3.28, and then use that little button. So if you don't have a graphing calculator, that's what it's going to look like. If you have a graphing calculator, it should make it look exactly like that one. So what did you get for your answer? Okay? Now I'm going to show you the other way to do it. You say 50.24 raised to the 1 over 3.2. Because remember, hold on. How do you get that x to the 1 over 3? So it would be x to the, if we put a 2/8, 1 over 3.28. Okay? Now, you have to use the divide by button. You can't use the little fraction. And you have to put parentheses around yours. Okay? For yours, because it pushed it up into the exponent already. But if it's all on one line, you're going to have to put parentheses. Okay? Either way works. Alright, so let's practice with these two. What do you think we're going to do?
I think we have to use
Yes, you do. So, what do you get for the first one? Okay, good. What about for the second one? Y'all figure it out. Nope. That's what my calculator gave me. But let's take the decimal place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that what you got? Is that the same thing? Yeah, technically you can. I'm going to curse you on your test. Be like, no, why didn't you put it in scientific notation? But yeah, I'll check it. Any questions on these? All right, so see if you can do this one by yourself. No, you just have to practice. Well, when you get really good at these, you won't have to estimate anymore. I just want you to practice estimating to make sure that you are getting close to the correct answer. All right, will someone go write what they got as their estimation? What did you estimate? 4 times 10 to the... Oh, that's wrong. That's fine. Did you get something close to 6.6? Times 10 to the negative 32? That's fine. Because he used 4 and 6. It should be to the negative 32. Negative 21. 10. Did you put parentheses? You should have, I did 6 times 10 to the 10. You have to put parentheses around the two numbers, otherwise it's not going to work out. But yeah, that's what we estimated, yes. Okay, so what would you get for your actual answer? Did y'all get 7.4? Okay, yeah, okay, then y'all figure out if y'all got it right. I'm not going to say if Jonah did that correctly or not. What did y'all get? Yeah. 7.3888 times 10 to the negative 32. So depending on what you rounded to would change your 7 point whatever. Yeah, I'm not so concerned about that. Alright, see if you can use a calculator to simplify this one. You don't have to estimate these. Yes, 4.2. Alright, who wants to write this one? Do you agree? Okay. Alright, see if you can do this one. Make sure to estimate so that you know if you did your answer correctly. What, Mecca? Alright, who wants to go right with a estimated? You can go write it. Alright, do you get that for your estimation? What about your exact answer? What'd you get? I got, oh yeah, okay. I was like, I got 2.38, but yeah. If you round that 7, round the 8 up with the 7, you get 3. Okay. So let's look at another example. And remember, you don't have to estimate on these, because I'm not as worried about you messing up on the calculator with this one. Okay, what did you get for your answer? Any questions on these? 0.04. Alright, so when is your homework due? Why not Monday?